Welcome to another live stream today, and in today's live stream, we're going to be fishing with some hot dogs to try and catch some catfish and some bluegill today. This is a different style video than you've seen in my previous live stream. The others you see me fish for bass and stuff, but today we're going to fish for catfish and bluegill. Why? Because they're fun. And just going to set that down right there. Perfecto. And we're going to see what happens. I've been already out here for a little bit trying to film a video. And the video, I caught a few fish, but nothing like major. So I decided, hey, let's go live to have someone to interact with as I am fishing out here. We will fish probably another hour or two. We'll see what happens with the live stream over the course of a few hours. Yeah, we'll just wait on some people to get up in here. All right. So I've been waiting. Like, the bluegill bite today has been very slow, like unbelievably slow today. I'll get one every once in a while, like one every 30 minutes. So there's that. So we'll just wait on this bobber here to go off, or this catfish rod next to me to go off, and we'll try and catch some fish today. I caught a few off camera before starting this, and I will say that the fishing is kind of slow. I've caught 3 fish, so all 3 of them were bluegill. I did have one bite on this catfish rod over here that I didn't get in, so there's that. Other than that, it's just been slow. And honestly, I should put like a catch counter up. But should I do that? Like how many fish we catch today and put a catch counter up? But we're just waiting on this rod to either go off or this rod to go off. And they're targeting 2 different things. One is targeting bluegill and one is targeting catfish. So there's that. Water is still kind of cold out here at the lake, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see where we fall with the fish. We can always move around too. We do have the dock next to me that we can go fish at if we need be, but I thought we would start here for a moment. And I've had the most action here over the past few hours. I started on, there's a pier way down there. That's where I started. And I fished my way all the way over here. And I got absolutely nothing until I got about right here. I finally caught 3 fish right here, and they're all pretty fast catches. So I hope we get one. That'd be nice. I have my dog here with me. She likes to fish as well. She's been born around the water, so she likes She likes to fish. She's always excited. Um, One of the largest catfish I caught was with her, so that was good. Let's see here. Here, I'm gonna move over here, over to this corner where these two docks meet. It's gonna be kind of bright. It's straight sunny skies here today, so we're just seeing where these fish are. I'll put it right there. I hope something doesn't take my catfish rod in the water. I've had that happen before. Yeah, I've literally had a catfish take my rod in the water before. I've had to go save it. It was a big catfish too. It was about 10 pounds. It was about 10-pound channel cat. And when he grabbed it, he immediately grabbed it and went straight into the water. There was no delay between grabbing it and grabbing it, realizing the fish was there and then going to get it. He grabbed it and it was gone. So you gotta be careful. You gotta keep a close eye on rods like that. There are many, many rods in this lake that have been lost to catfish. And I don't want to lose a rod. I've never permanently lost a rod. I've just had one dragged in and I've had to go get it. And it's not fun to jump in after a rod with a fish on it. Because the water here today is kind of cold. So I would freeze. Okay, let's check on this rod here. Make sure that the bait is still on. And it is. We're going to reposition it over here. And it's going to hit the bottom, I hope, pretty soon. Should be just off the bottom. There we go. That's how I position this. So I will, when I position my catfish baits, I will drop it all the way down to the bottom, then reel it up a few inches to, sorry, I have to talk over this radio, but when I drop it down, I drop it all the way down to the bottom. Then, from there, I raise it up just a few inches. So I just crank the reel twice. And that bait will be not that far off the bottom. And it's right in those catfish's face as they're swimming along the bottom. So it's easy for them to just suck it in. And I've caught some big catfish doing that. The largest I have caught using that method was about 10 pounds. There are some really big channel cats in here. The largest I've seen be caught weighed about 22 pounds. So they are in here. We just need to find them. Have one swim by. And hope to catch them. As far as bluegill goes, it's a pretty good bluegill lake as well. Usually, when the bluegill get turned on, they get turned on, and there will be a lot of them to catch, but they've just not been in the areas I've been fishing today, and that's fine. That's how um, that's how fishing should be. It shouldn't be easy all the time, and I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait with you guys till we get one. I might need to drop it down a little bit deeper because I think I can still see my bait, possibly. No, I don't. Alright. I'm just going to leave it alone. That's what I did with the other bluegill. And they would come along, they would hit it pretty dang hard. They would take it down. And when they take it down, there's no delay between hit and under. And I really hope we can get some today. Get some pretty soon as well, because I want to show you some of the fish that are in here. By gosh, I've caught 3 of them before starting this. So, any day now, fish. We'll move around too. So, if I don't get a fish here in about 15 minutes, I will move over to Bryant's dock. And we'll fish over there. Until then, we're just waiting. That's what fishing is about. Like you see in other people's live streams or other people's videos, sorry. It looks like they're just catching fish non-stop. Like they go out, they get started in the spot, and it looks like they start slaying fish. And that's not what's happening, like at all. They have spent hours out there fishing, trying to put together a video, and then when they put together the video, it is edited in a way that looks like that to keep you guys entertained, because you guys like to click off of things. And but live streams, you get the real experience of how fishing is. I could talk about things that's happened. It's like you guys are coming on a real fishing trip with me. It's not like, oh, it's all thrown together into a video and I'm catching fish one after another. No, we're sitting here, we're chatting, we're having a good time. We're hopefully going to catch the fish today. If we don't, that's fine. But I've caught 3 here, so I hope we can turn it around. But I like these live streams because it's like you guys are coming on a real fishing trip with me. And I like to take people on fishing trips because I want to introduce more people to the sport of fishing, as it is as wavy as all get out. Holy cow. There's a ton of boats out there today, so I'm glad we're not fishing out of a boat, or else that would not be good. Anyway, just had to check on my bobber down there. It's still doing good. But anyway, what I was saying before I was really interrupted by those waves is that you guys don't get the real fishing experience a lot. There's only very few channels out there that will give you the real fishing experience. A lot of people just give you a video, they give you a short of something great that happened in the like 3 hours of filming, and then you guys are like, oh yeah, you go out, you are there for like a few minutes and you catch 70 fish. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, guys. There are some days you will come out and fish an entire 6-hour day and not hook or catch a single dang thing. To catch a fish, usually it's some people just pray they catch one fish, and it's a big deal, It's just a major connection issue, I guess, we have between fishermen and the audience, right? So, I'm trying to get my point across about that. I guess we can go into a different topic now. If you guys enjoy gaming, if you like to watch sports at all, I have a YouTube channel dedicated to that. It's called GS Series. The G and the S stand for Gaming and Sports. If you want to head on over to that channel, give that channel a subscribe. You can watch some gaming videos, and it's a lot like how we do it here, structured how we do it here. Try to keep it real with you guys. Try to keep it fun. So if you guys like that sort of stuff, head on over to that YouTube channel, give it a like, give it a follow, and I post a new short, a new video, something over there. I try to get something out every single Wednesday. This channel is a little bit different. I try to get something like 3 or 4 things out a week, which is draining. And when I, dedicate myself in this channel and the other channel, when I need to get 4 things out a week, it's hard. It's hard for me. So, but as long as you guys enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. It's fine. Well, hello, Joe. Glad you could send a comment. I appreciate you guys' comments. No matter what it is, if you just say hi, if you ask a question, I don't care. I appreciate all your comments. But anyway, where was I? Back to the GS Series YouTube channel sort of thing. I started that channel a year after I started this channel here. This channel, I had one. I had a bite. Look, the bait is gone. And the bobber was heading out. It was heading out underneath the dock there. So I need to put a new bait on. Anyway, I keep getting interrupted. Dang fish. I started that channel a year after I started this channel because I have 2 things I like in life. That's, I love fishing, I love gaming, and I love sports as well. So, there's that bait back out. Anyway. Oh, it got hit like immediately. Is he still on? Nope. Here, we'll drop it towards right here, where he was. I wonder how long he had it while I was yapping. I have no idea. I just looked over and my bobber was standing up. That's how I know I have a fish, because I've structured that bobber tube. If it stands up, there's a fish on it. So, and it was standing up and it was going underneath the dock. Oh, I had another bite. Over there in this corner. Gotta break this spider web here. There we go. Oh, Murphy. You love your fishing, don't you? Anyway, I'm gonna set this back down. Alright. Back to what I was saying. Now, I started that channel because I love gaming. I love sports. So I just combined the 2 into one channel. And that channel has, so far really, it's sucked. It's 45 subs and like 102 videos. So it's not done the greatest. Oh, I had a bite. Oh. He's hit it twice now. Do you take the bait on there? Nope. Still there. Anyway. Keep getting interrupted. Anyway, they've not been This channel and the other channel have not been on the same caliber at all. Production of views and subscribers wise. But I still love to game. I love to post sports over there. So if you guys enjoy any sort of sports, any sort of video game, I have a Twitch channel. It's linked to that YouTube channel. If you want to go follow those, go right ahead. Anyway. Where was I? Now this lake here. This lake I'm fishing at is a really small lake. It could be qualified as a pond if you wanted to qualify it. Because that's a very large pond, essentially. What's it having? It has a lot of things. It has largemouth bass, crappie, channel catfish, bluegill, green sunfish, white and black crappie, and walleye, and carp. So, it has those fish in it. I mainly target the crappie and the channel catfish, and the bluegill as well. Because those three are the most plentiful, and they are fun. So, yeah, the bass in this lake, there are bass in here, but they are hard to find. If you do find one, it's going to be at least 3 pounds, maybe a little bit bigger. But they are hard to find, and they are hard to catch. They like to sit. There's a bunch of weed lines, like over there. See all the weed lines that are over there on that side? There will be, they will sit in the weeds, literally in inches of water. And they will, you have to cast a weedless bait up there, work it out, and hope to God that they bite it. It's hard, I've tried. I've only caught a handful of bass out of this lake, and the ones I've caught have been very nice, including my second largest bass I've caught. It weighed about 5.5 pounds. So, it was good. What else? Today, the Kansas City Royals are playing the New York Yankees right now. The Yankees were beating the Royals by 1, which is not surprising. My Royals have been doing absolutely god-awful this year. They're like 8 games back from 500. Their season is pretty much over unless they win like 7, 8, 9 in a row, which is nearly impossible. It's not impossible, but it's nearly impossible. We've now been live 23 minutes, and we've had 1 bite. That's it. That's fine though. Might have to go get myself a water. Anyway, but the Royals, I don't know what we thought was going to happen, you know? We brought back the same team from last year, the same team that was not good enough from the year before. They missed the playoff. I think they missed the playoffs last year. The year before that, they made it. And they won in the first round. They went on to the ALDS, and they lost to the Yankees. And then they come back the year after that, and they had a solid season. They went 80 and like 76, something like that. It was enough to where they just barely missed the playoffs. And, you know, if I'm looking at that as let's see here. Hello from Maine. I fly fish for native brook trout and landlocked salmon here. Ooh, that's nice. Salmon is and brook trout both. Both are like bucket list fish in my eyes. They're really fun. Um, I've always wanted to catch them. So yeah. All right. But I've always wanted to catch those fish. So maybe I will. Did I tell you guys about my cool thing I'm doing? Did I tell you guys about it? I'm unsure. Where I'm going somewhere. Going somewhere to fish. Oh, they're big too. Oh wow. 20 plus. Jesus, that's huge. Did I tell you guys where I was going at all? I don't remember. Someone confirm for me. Um, if I didn't, I guess I could tell you now. Um, I am going on a trip to Alaska to fish for halibut. Um, I'm going with my dad and my cousin. Um, so there's that. Gonna go try and catch some halibut and some cod. Um, Never done this before. I've never went to Alaska to fish, but I've heard the fishing down there is great. So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna try and catch some fish. I will try and take you guys with me. It will be. You will get a video from it, though. I have no idea how the surface is gonna be up there. So you're gonna probably get. You're gonna get a video out of that one. No live stream, because I might have no internet. Now I can change my mind if I do have internet, but I don't think I will. Anyway, so like in Maine, I know Maine is a cold state, and you have your trout and you have your salmon there. Do you have anything else there? Like smallmouth bass, by chance? Yeah, let me check on my catfish rod. It's been about 30 minutes now since this bait went out. And there is still bait on it. It's been chewed on a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, we're going to cast her back out, like right there. And what we're doing is just going to drop it down all the way to the bottom, which it just reached. Then we're just going to find the bait, which I found it. And we're going to reel down twice. Maybe like half, no, I have to. And then we're going to set it down. What I did was, when I dropped it down, I dropped it all the way down to the bottom. That's where the catfish are, right? Dropped it all the way down, but I raised it up just a few inches so that bait is right in their face as they're swimming along the bottom. And it's like you guys, right? If you are hungry, right? And there's a, like a chicken nugget right in your face, it's going to be hard to say no to it. Really. So that's what we're doing basically with that rig. Other things to talk about. We were talking about the Royals and how they're terrible. The Chiefs, I'm a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs as well. I looked at their schedule because it came out a little while ago. And we have a very hard schedule this year. We opened it up against Denver, week 1, and I just looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, you really think we're gonna win that game? Really? To be real, with you, do you think we're going to win week 1 against Denver? No, probably not. And then we play them again, maybe later in the season. Maybe we will turn it around. But I see if we can pull it together. We did get Kenneth Walker from the Seahawks. We do play the Seahawks. But the Seahawks was the team that won it all last year, and they kind of got picked apart during the offseason. Kinda. They lost Kenneth Walker to us, and they lost some of their defensive players. I think some went to like Tampa Bay or something. Tampa Bay no longer has Mike Evans, so Tampa Bay is going to be interesting this year. They're probably going to be a more defensive team than offensive, which is fine. But my Chiefs, I have no idea what this team is going to look like. We're going to have Mahomes come back from injury, and you have no idea how a player is going to play when they come back from an ACL tear, when they haven't played in God knows how long. You've had some played in months. So that's like the big major concern. And then from there is, can we get Kenneth Walker incorporated into the offense? I know we got Eric Bieniemy back. I love how he structures his offenses more than Matt Nagy. I thought Matt Nagy sucked from the beginning. Even though, yes, we won 2 Super Bowls, I still thought he sucked. So, I'm glad we got rid of him. Let's check on this bait here. Oh, still got bait? Okay then. I gotta set it down. Anyway. So, they won't start until they have their preseason in August. And then their season actually starts in September. So, there's that. I'm thirsty. Okay. All right. Anyway, I have my friend here, my friend Murphy. You want to say hi, Murph? Say hi, Murph. You say hi? Yeah. She's been out here with me all day. Murphy, come here. Okay, that's fine too. Anyway, she's been out here with me all day. Aw, Murphy, people like you. Anyway, she's just been standing here waiting on me to catch a fish. I'm sorry, Murph. I haven't caught one in see here, 34 minutes. So, literally, I started a live stream because I caught 3 bluegill in a row. And then they just decided to stop biting. So, I'm probably going to move here in a little bit. I'm probably going to pick up a water. I have a water in my truck. So, there's that. Anything else? Talked about cheese. Um, Talked about the Alaska trip. Um, oh, I'm glad we got some people in here that are watching. Appreciate you guys. You guys enjoy. Always hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like. Um, Hold on. This catfish rod over here is acting weird. Yeah, it's moving. Turtle may have it. Oh yeah, there was a turtle on that. Look at this. Look at this. So see how that is completely cut out, like almost perfectly triangular? That means there was a turtle. Okay. Alright, so now that is done, we're going to set that back down. Hi, Murph. Now we're going to pick this up, put it over here. Maybe there's something over there, that corner. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. It's kind of bright over here because it's a sunny day. The water needs to get warmer. That's what needs to happen. Oh! Had a little bite. Alright. I'm gonna move over to this dock. See what we can catch there. I've caught nothing here, so time to move on. Alright, I'm gonna put this here. I did get a nice water here. Water is always good. Alright. Let's get this rod. We'll put it over there first. Having a hard time finding these fish. I've been after any sort of bite, any sort of action for, the past 35 minutes. I caught two. I caught like three before I started the live stream. And then I started the live stream and now they won't bite. So, man. Alright, we're just gonna drop this down to the bottom. There we go. Maybe it'll do better here. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Let me go get my panfish rod. We'll get started over here. Alright, got this. This. We could try fishing for crappie too. But I would just have to change my lure, which is fine. It's no big deal. Alright. New spot. Hopefully new us. Right back in that corner. Hopefully there will be one there. All right. Man, there's like no bluegill. Like, where are they at? There's always just like few. Alright. Come on. Hold on. Alright, so now we're gonna set this right here. Just fishing around the docks, see if there's any bluegill. Looks like so far there's not. That's fine, we can go by the pier if we need. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go over by the pier. And we'll try over there. Murphy. Murphy. Hey. Murphy, come on. Let's go. All right. Murphy, let's go. Come on. Come on. You coming? You coming today, dog? There we go. She would not follow me. I don't know why. She refused. She's following me now, though. Hope you guys. Alright. We will try it over here. Looks like there should be some fish here, right? Alright. Right in this corner. There we go, right out there. Ooh, I had one. Yes. Let me recast. Dang it. I set my water down. Alright. Now we're going to cast her back out. Yeah, right about there. That's where they've been. Oh, it's pivoting. Come on, smack it. Let's try it again. It seems pretty warm up in here, so I'd expect them to be up here. I did have one bite earlier, so yeah, right about there. That's where they've been. Come on. Oh, there's a drum right here. Oh, I scared him. You gotta be kidding me. There was a drum right there. A really nice drum. Oh, my dog farted. Come on. All right. All right, we're gonna go over here. Hey, do you do fly fishing? I do sometimes. Like, I'll go to Colorado sometimes and do fly fishing. That's like a personal thing, though. Like, there's a place actually in Missouri where you can fly fish for, I used to love to fly fish. It seems like a lot of fun. There's a place in Missouri where you can book a spot. It's on the White River. And very tough fishing down there, but there are a bunch of big rainbow trout down there. And the limit is 3 a day. You can only keep 3 a day. You were lucky if you got 3 a day. So, there's that. It was fun when I would go down there to do that with my papa. trying to find any sort of... There's a lot of people, I realize, that love fly fishing. We're using a rod that's set for a spinner reel or a bait caster. Funny story. So this rod, it's a pretty old rod, but I got this rod because the rod that was on this one broke. You know why it broke? It broke because a catfish dragged it in, and he hit, like, there's like a pole holding it, like right here, and he snapped the rod right there. So I just went to Walmart and I'm like, I just need a rod. I don't care what rod it is, I just need a rod that's cheap that I can put this reel on. So I did. And it's been working just fine. That sucks. It was a big catfish too. I don't know how big it was, but it was a pretty nice one. Alright. About done with this here. Let's go find a different spot. I left my catfish rod over at the other dock, so I have to remember to go get it. So I won't lose that rod, I promise. For those of you that don't know this lake has claimed a lot of rods. Because people have them dragged in by catfish. And because they don't know how big of catfish are in this lake. So when they see the bite and it's violent. Like they hit it hard and then they're gone. They're leaving. So, yeah. And snap the pole. Oh man. Snap the, oh dude. That sucks, man. There are a few rods that I have that aren't cheap. Like my medium heavy rod that I have. I do have it with me. That rod is not cheap at all. So I have almost lost the entire setup to a catfish. It was not on a cleat, my bad. But I was standing right there watching it. And the catfish hit it and immediately took it into the water. And when he took it in the water, it was like involuntary. I jumped in the water after it. I was able to grab the rod and pull it back up and grab the rod and keep fighting the fish. And I was able to get the fish and the rod back. It was nice. I was so sad. I just set everything up. I was ready to go down in the water and that happened. $320 gone. Oh boy. You were all ready for an evening of fishing. And that happened. Oh, I would be so mad. I would be so sad too. Because Yeah, I've heard. That's why I don't own a lot of fly rods. I only own one. Because they are expensive. Holy cow, they're so expensive. It cost an arm and a leg to get. These rods here that I purchased, they're like 12 bucks. So like, they don't hurt my bank account. You can't go wrong with getting yourself an ugly stick. Oh, dude, those things are indestructible. Have you seen the tests they've done on those? And my bait is gone. Oh, great. I have to go back and get my other rod. Perfect. Anyway, so saying, yeah, those things are indestructible. Have you seen the tests they've done on that? They've lifted a chainsaw. They've lifted a 5-gallon bucket full of water. The only thing that snapped it is they tied it to a go-kart and sent the go-kart out, and the sheer force of the go-kart just peeling line eventually snapped the rod at the reel seat. So there's that. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be live. Thought I would go live for a little bit. Alright, Murph. Let's go get this other rod and let's go get my bait and we'll set up down at that dock over there. Freaking Alright. Alright, so we're back over here to collect my stuff and then go back from whence I came. Oh, dude! No, he got off! I literally came back over here and he was about to take the rod. Ooh, wow. How did he not hook himself? Oh, man. I am so confused. How did he not hook himself? Wow. That thing grabbed it hard. You guys see him pulling? He was pulling. Holy cow. That was really nice. I did feel him for a little bit. Ooh, my heart is pumping. That was nice. That was nice. That was a nice fish. Yeah. Somehow got off. I don't know how. Alright. I'm gonna collect my stuff though and go back to that dock. Even though we had a bite. Why is my bobber sinking? What are you talking about? On what rod? Because this one doesn't have that one. That one doesn't have a bobber. It just has a big hook and some bait on it. Now the other one is, the bobber on the other rod is built different. I specialty made that bobber. It sits flat on the water surface like this. And when the fish hits it, it stands up. So if it stands up, you know you got one. And if it takes it under, you know you got a really nice one. Oh, I thought I saw a bobber. Yeah, look. All it is a hook and some bait. That's it on that rod. Dang, that was a nice fish though. Wish I could have caught the thing, but that's fine. I wonder how long he was on there for. Or did he just hit it? I don't know. Oh, it's a hot dog. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm using to catch all these fish. Bluegill and catfish. Yeah, catfishing. Have you ever seen a catfish? It's fun. Have you ever seen a catfish before? They're kind of cool. I would like to show you one, but I can't keep them buttoned up. You didn't know you could target bluegills with hot dogs? Oh yes, yes you can. The hot dogs I have here are classic Frank's hot dogs, and you know, classic Frank's. They were 99 cents at the Walmart. That's where I was, anyway. So, yeah, you've caught them before? That's good. Have you caught any big ones? The biggest one I caught was 17 pounds. And I was caught on a live bluegill. By accident. I have a picture of it too. It was pretty nice. Well, hello there. Are you from Turkey? Because I'm seeing all the turkey flags. I appreciate the love. The love is what keeps me doing this. I think that's turkey. Alright, so what we're gonna do now. That was loud, I'm sorry. Anyway, what we're gonna do now. What we're gonna do now is drop this bait down. It's pretty simple. So you take this bait here, big piece of bait. There's a massive shadow on it. Big piece of bait, pretty big hook. You're gonna take it. You see this rod holder right here? So we're just gonna drop it down to the bottom. Pretty simple. It's weightless too, so it just, gets down there at its own time. Once it's down there, which it is right now, cap it over, pick up a little line, so then it's just like a few inches off the bottom. And then you just set it down in the rod holder. Boom. And now you just wait. It's just a waiting game now. Anyway. Uh-oh. Do I have one? Already? Yeah. I think I did. No, I don't. It was swimming in circles. That was weird. That was quick. That was really freaking fast. I'll let him load up the rod next time. Anyway, I had to throw my rod aside. It's moving again. Anyway, we're gonna rebait this rod. That bait is now getting all sorts of attention. I don't know what's from. It's funny, your dog knew there was a fish on. Yeah, she always knows for some reason. I guess I've taught her well. I don't know. Dude, look at it. I don't know what's hitting it, but something keeps hitting it. It's not big enough to swallow the hook, though. It's got it that time, I think. Yes. Yep, it got it that time. It's not very big, though. How many times are you going to hit the bait before you actually hook yourself, fish? He got himself right underneath the chin. I mean, he missed it. Like, there we go. There you are. Is that like the size you're catching? He's very, very small. I'm gonna set this back over here. Yeah, I'll try and like hold him out. He's not very big. He's a little channel cat. He took forever to eat that bait. It's probably because he's got a tiny little mouth. Ow. When you hold these, you got to be careful when you hold them. Yeah, it foul hooked himself. Okay. So when you hold these, you got to be careful because this spine here, and this spine here are very venomous, and it hurts a long time if they stick you. So that's why you hold them like this. So this one can't get you, this one can't get you, and this one can't get you. And then you got a firm grip on that thing, and it's not going anywhere. Kind of bleeding a little bit. Alright, fish. We're going to see you later. Hope you had a good day. Thank you for biting. Oh, and there he goes. Huh. That fish took a literal year. Yeah, I'm sure it gets more crazy when they become giants. Really gotta watch those spines. Oh yeah. Oh boy. The amount of times I've been stuck. Oh my gosh. It's actually terrifying. It's not good. It hurts so bad. We're just gonna put a new bait on. That's all I'm doing. There you go. New bait right through the skin. Hook point exposed. That's all you need. We're gonna drop it right back down. I waited on that fish to actually load up the rod before I went over there. I swore it was a turtle messing with it. It was not a turtle, it was just that little catfish that couldn't get the hook in his mouth. There we go though. It's ready to go. Had to throw this rod down. Luckily the bait isn't gone, that's good. I hate when you catch a soft-shell turtle because they usually swallow the hook and you can't get the hook out. Yeah, we don't have a lot of snapping turtles. We don't have a lot of soft-shelled turtles. I'm sorry. We have a lot of snapping turtles, so they usually swallow the hook too. So yeah, you gotta be extra careful with those. I'm kind of just waiting on this catfish rod over here, really. This bluegill rod hasn't been doing it. We have snapping turtles too, but I've only seen people catch the soft shells, and they get huge too. But yeah, I've only seen soft shells get caught before over here. Yeah, it's rare to catch a soft shell turtle over here. Snapping turtles are more common. Gotta be careful with those, or else they'll rip your fingers off. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. We just caught a nice little catfish not too long ago. That was good. Like instantly too, he hit it like 7 times before he actually hooked himself. Oh, I got another one, I think. He dropped it. He dropped it when he got underneath the dock. The bait is still on it. There we go. I guess we're gonna have all small ones attack our bait. That one was going under. That's where they always go. But that one just didn't hook himself? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just watch this rod. He's messing with it again. See if he hooks himself. Ooh, he's thinking about it. The line has moved all the way over here. Alright. Down she goes in the new spot. Down that goes. Perfect. Now we're just gonna... hopefully something will hit it and stay hooked up. So yeah. If I don't get another fish here in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna call this live stream a wrap. We did get a few fish, didn't we? Didn't we get a bluegill and a catfish? Or if I start catching more fish, I'll keep catching more fish. That's fine too. Depending on what this rod does over here. I'm surprised we caught that catfish so fast. Usually it takes a little bit, you know. They have to, find your bait. They gotta lock onto the smell. I must have dropped it right on his head. So he wasn't small enough either to eat the bait at all. He hit it like 7 different times until he finally got hooked. And then we had another one hit it and do the exact same thing. He hit it and he let it go because he probably barely has it in his mouth. We need a bigger one to come through here, like one that's about 3 pounds. That would be nice. Anyway, you guys will probably see a short from that catfish we caught. You guys have pike or muskie by you? Kinda, not in this lake specifically, but if you go up towards the northern part of my state, there are some pike. There's a lot of walleye here, though. Especially in this lake. There's a lot of walleye. And they're all big, too. Murphy. I've never caught a pike before, though. It's a fish I would like to catch. Yes, walleye get very big. They can get up to like 25 pounds. I think that's where the world record is right now. Here in this lake, they're about like 10. And they have teeth. Ooh, it moved. Oh, does he have it? I don't know. You see this? He's like pecking at it. Come on, fish. You never caught a walleye? Really? Walleye they're a strange looking fish. This fish, the bait is getting shredded to pieces, by the way. So walleye, it still has bait. Walleye have a lot of teeth in their mouth. They kind of look like, if you're European, you would know that they look like a Xandar. And it's what they look like, but they're yellow. They have a big dorsal fin too that has a lot of spikes on it. They eat things like jigs and spoons, and they really like live minnows. But they're cool. They have a big eyes, like really big eyes. So they're cool. They're cool fish. Kind of creepy when you first catch them, but after that, they're kind of cool. You have no idea what a Xandar is? I'm from New York. Oh, okay. Well, then it's kind of... Look it up. You'll see. You'll see what it is. Walleye is really cool. Just give it a Google, and I'll show you what a walleye looks like. They're kind of creepy, but they're kind of cool at the same time. Nothing will touch this bluegill bait over here. I've kind of given up on it. I'm just kind of watching this catfish rod now. Got hit a few times just then. Apparently the big lake by my house has a walleye. Ooh! You should go try and catch some then. They're fun. People catch them using different methods. You can troll for them. That's what I do. Troll for them. Just drag behind you a few jigs. Troll along a rocky bank. You'll catch them. They can get up to like 25 pounds, like I said. They're a good time. Any fish is a good time, but those especially. They have to be 18 inches or bigger to keep, yeah. They kind of want to protect them because they're really good eating fish. They taste very good. Some people think they taste better than crappie, if you've ever had a crappie before. They taste very good, and they don't want them to be killed off because of their appetite, because they taste so good. And yes, 18 inches that's a pretty nice one. If I catch one that's 20 inches, that's a really good one. I think they can get bigger than that though. Watching this rod, it's like getting messed with. I think I've had all the different types of panfish. Yeah, that's good. So you know what a crappie tastes like then. A walleye is said to taste better. Some people claim. It's really a preference thing though. I finished my water. Bluegill are good too. They're good to eat. Somewhere. Okay. That's all over. My cousin from this exact spot caught a catfish that weighed about 10 pounds from this exact spot. Doing the exact same thing we're doing. Fishing is all about right place, right time. So, at least we did get one catfish. We've had a few other bites too. Alright, I think we're gonna reposition this bait because it's moved all the way up here and it's barely in the water. I used to catch. Oh, I got one. I got one. Oh man. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a really good one. Oh, dude. Oh, nice, dude. It's oh yeah, a lot bigger one. Come on over here, channel. Oh, he came off. He was barely hooked. That was a nice one. I went and grabbed the line and set the hook. Because I didn't think he was hooked. It was just moving. So I thought it was just a small one trying to pull it out of his mouth. And no, that catfish had it. That was a nice one too. He was about a pound. Anyway, what were you saying? I need to read. I used to catch rainbow trout down out the lake after school. When I was in school every day. I would bring it home and fry up for dinner. Did that every day. 12 years old to 14. That sounds awesome. Dude, I only go fishing, maybe. I'll go fishing like once a week. But I'll get like a bunch of content from that week. That's enough to like post over the weekend. Try it again. You hit it instantly too, so let's see. Guess we'll be live just a little bit longer. That was a nice one. Alright, I think it's in there. Oh, there we go. Now it's in there. I don't fish really anymore, but I want to get back into it. You should, man. Fishing is awesome. Even though, yes, I've caught very little fish, and I missed that fish. At least you guys saw it. That's all that matters. I love doing it. It's fun. I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. What would I rather be doing right now? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh. That might be a turtle? Might be. I think that was a turtle. Notice how it's just barely going off with it. A catfish would just slam the rod. So we do in fact have a turtle in the area. You might catch him soon. It's already got it. Oh, they took my bait. Dumb turtle. Idiot. Idiotic turtle. Slam. Alright, I'm just rebaiting this here. New piece of hot dog going on. There it is. You guys can't really see that. There it is. New piece of bait. Going out. And we're going to cast it on this side now. There he goes. Down to the bottom he goes. Uh-oh. One had it instantly. I felt him bite it. There we go. A little bit deeper. Alrighty. I'm gonna sit back down. Anyways. What were we saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we were talking about getting you back to fishing. You should really do it. Like, you could make it as simple as I do it. You have to get back into fishing? Yeah. Do it, man. You need to do it? Yeah. Just, you can make it as simple as I do it, you know? Just get yourself a little rod and do some catfishing. The rod, my line is moving. Hold on. I'm just gonna let it happen. I think it's a turtle, though. Ooh. It did hit it hard. Ooh, I got a nice turtle. I think. Nope, that's a big fish. Holy cow. Never mind, not that big. He wouldn't move the first time. Get on over here, channel cat. Oh, he swallowed the frickin' hook. I think you did. Oh yeah, it's gone. I'll just set him here on the table. Oh, calm it down, fish. Alright. Fish, I'm trying to help you. You're not very big. I don't want you gone. Are you done? I don't think. Okay. Alright, okay. There we go. Okay. What have you done to yourself, fish? Ow. Ooh, oh man, that hook is... Oh, wow. It's way back in there. Way back in there. Holy cow. This may not end well for you, fish. I'm gonna get down close to the shaft so I can pull it. Jesus. Holy cow. Kind of want this hook back here. I don't want to tie on a new one, that makes sense. Oh, I got the hook up. I could probably just pull it out now. Nope. Get the... Don't suck it deeper. What are you doing, fish? Don't do that. Oh my god, stop. You keep breathing, you suck it in deeper. There, I got it out. There's the hook. Here's the fish. There we go. There he is. Catfish are tough though, so you might be able to swim off. We're gonna see. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, he is gone. Catfish are tough. It's hard to kill them. He was ready to go too. He wasn't having it with me. Anyway, that was awesome. Might stay alive for a little bit longer, man. I'm starting to get on some. Alright. We are back in business. Business has picked up, hasn't it? If if you've watched from the beginning, you've known we have struggled to catch some fish. So, we just caught that catfish. We just let him go. I hooked another one that was, I think, a little bit bigger than that one. He came off right before I could boat flip him up here. Then we caught one just right before that. So, like, we're starting to put something together. Thank you guys for sticking with me. It's been one stream for the books, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys saw that fish well. Like the fight and everything. I don't know what you saw. I just, just went over there to get my rod from the turtle, and it was not a turtle. It was a fish. I hope we can get one that's about 5 times those guys' size, though. Oh. Getting a bite. Oh, I got one. Got one, yes, sir. Yep. Feels pretty good. I don't think he's big, though. Oh, yeah. He's fighting really hard. Holy cow. And you knocked off my dumb bait, you dumb fish. Get the hell up in here. We'll set him here on the table. He is a fat one. Holy cow. Fat catfish alert. He's a fatty. Oh my goodness. I didn't take too long. He's barely hooked in the bottom of the lip. Oh God, he is better than. Stop closing your mouth, fish, so we can get it out. Fish, you are causing this. Okay, you slapped the camera. We'll have to get the pliers on you. Jesus Christ. You're hooked better than the guppy fish. Open your mouth. There we go. Holy cow. stubborn fish. Would not open his mouth for nothing. You're a nasty fish. You got leeches all over you. Okay. I want you to look how fat this guy is, though. He's little. Okay. Alright, fish. About had enough with you. You almost drove that spine into me. But he's a fat one. Fat for literally not being bigger than a pound. They're gonna get big one day. So I'm gonna let you go. See you later. And he is gone. Holy cow, that fish would not open his mouth for nothing. For love or money. He did spine me. God dang it. He spined me right in the thumb. Alright. I'll get a new bait on. Alright then. There's a new bait. We're going to go through all my bait if it's going to be like this. Alright, we're going to put it right back in the exact same spot. Right there. Let it drop down. Alright. Got it clicked over. I honestly think they're not turtles. I think they're just catfish that are small and they can't get the bait in their mouth. I think that's what's happening. What do you guys think? Like, leave it down in the comments. Do you think they're turtles that are messing with it and just not getting hooked, or are they small catfish messing with it and not getting hooked? Oh, Murphy's standing there. Alright. But here we are. We're gonna wait again and see if there's some more that'll come through. Hasn't been taking like too long. Just waiting. I got one. It's a bluegill. Ooh, it's a nice bluegill too. Wow. That took you a while. Holy cow, he scared the crap out of me too. Did you see him pull my... Dude, he pulled it very hard. Alright. There we go. Got him on the hook. That little piece of hot dog. 99-cent hot dog, classic Frank. You guys wanna see the baits right here? Classic Frank. 99-cent hot dogs. We're catching fish. We're catching all sorts of catfish, and now we're catching bluegill. It's awesome. This one's about hand size too. He hit it so hard too. I thought for sure it was going to be like a catfish or something. See you later. And he gone. Awesome. It's exactly what we needed. Left my bait on too. That's very generous of that fish. Alright, we're going to drop this back down to the bottom. Well, not to the bottom, just like right there. And we'll wait on another one. Now we got to keep an eye on that one because now that one's starting to get bites. Anyway, yeah. How many of you have been here since the start of the live stream? Put like a thumbs up, like down below. 3 times. Three thumbs up in a row if you were here since the start. If you're just now tuning in, we just had back-to-back catches. We had pretty small catfish bite this rod that's over here. And then this rod over here, fishing for bluegill, just had a nice bite, and a nice bluegill was caught on it literally just moments ago. So the start of this live stream was not, the first hour, I would say, of this live stream was not very good. I stunk it up, really. I didn't catch really much. I did finally, like, squeeze out a bluegill down there at the 2 other docks we fished. And then I came up here and I set up, like, as a last resort. Like, this was going to be the last spot of the day. If I caught nothing here, it was going to be the end. But set up, and almost instantly I had a catfish on that rod. Instantly. And then ever since then they've been kind of like trickling in. Hope we can get some bigger ones. Hopefully the bluegill will become a little bit more frequent. But man, it's been way, way more action than it was when we started. And it's very wavy. Holy cow. Big waves alert. Big waves. Holy cow. Rocking the whole dock. Oh, do I have one? Nope. Thought I had one on here. I think it just got hit. Anyway. Anyway, you guys. Oh, there's a catfish. There was a catfish over here that was... He was swimming around. He came and looked at my bobber and then went back down. I don't see him anymore. I just looked over. I'm like, oh, there's a catfish. Anyway. Yeah, we've caught like how many catfish now? We've caught like 4 catfish. We caught that bluegill. Caught one before, so can we let's see here. I want to see if I can put on the screen here how many fish we've caught today. I'm looking here, hold on. I'm looking. That rod just got hit. We might have to put that on hold for a second, because I think this one It just moved. He's not, I don't think he's on there anymore. Okay. I guess whatever. All right. Here, I'm making my thing right now. How many fish we've caught. I want you guys to guess. We caught. Guess so. All right. Done. All right. I'll put it like right up here in the corner. How about that? All right. Guess how many fish we have caught? See here. I don't know what I'll do if you get it right. I'll subscribe to your channel. Is that fine? Guess how many fish we have caught today? It can be any answer, really. If you tuned in the longest, you would have a better idea. But this answer will change if we catch more, that makes sense? So get your bet in now. Cast it over there. And this will be, here, we'll keep this going for about 6 more minutes. You guys have 6 more minutes to get your answer in before I just close it out and end it. All right. 6 minutes, sound good enough? All right, you guys are now down to 5. I guess I lost connection for a minute. Guys have